to the indifference towards Jewish refugees in the 1930s, to the eyes averted from Bosnia and Rwanda in the 1990s to Darfur in the 2000s. You must feel gratified by what President Trump did last night?
You know, I start off, frankly, with a deep suspicion of almost anything President Trump does. But in this case, I think that this was the right thing. And, I mean, this is very similar to the plan that the Obama administration originally had in 2013. And when a country uses chemical weapons in violation of a taboo that the world has reasonably successfully had for 100 years, then it is so important to reinforce that taboo. And the question now becomes, where do we go from here? And can we use this leverage to try to not just reinforce that taboo, but actually to build something closer to a ceasefire or a peace in Syria?
Do we need to take a step back and analyze this enthusiasm for might makes right now? I mean, you think you can make a compelling case that this was a lawful act under the U.S. Constitution, under any existing legal authority, international or domestic, by President Trump?
You know, I think this was, frankly, of quite dubious legality. I think it was also somewhat hypocritical, given Trump's previous comments about Syria, his opposition to strikes very much like this. I think it raises all kinds of difficulties ahead, and I think it was absolutely the right thing to do.
How do you square those two? How is it right if it could be illegal and that Congress should have been involved and you don't have any international precedent for this?
Because, I mean, all these arguments have been used all along in Syria, basically as a reason for passivity. And in that course of that, we have had more than 300,000 people killed. We've had 5 million refugees. We've had the birth of ISIS. In other words, there are real risks and downsides of any kind of engagement. There are also real risks and downsides of passivity, and we have seen those.